Hey guys, welcome to another Zombies video, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 most underrated maps in Call of Duty Zombies. If you've seen any other one of my top 5 videos, you've seen that I did the top 5 most overrated maps, so this is basically a direct sequel to that. In the other video, it was top 5 maps that get way more credit than they deserve, and this one is the exact opposite. The maps that get way less credit than they deserve. So these are basically the maps that you guys are just sleeping on, that you guys should be playing, that you aren't for some reason. And some of the maps on this list I do like a lot, and some of them I don't like as much as others. But overall, they're just hated a lot more than they should be. But before we get started, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on bell notifications. That way you don't miss a new upload from my channel. And also, a few of my friends helped me get some footage here, so their channel links will be in the description, because they will throw a pissy fit if I do not give them credit, alright? So check out their channels in the description. I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time, so let's just get right into this. Taking the number 5 spot, we have Zetsubo no Shima, and I know some of you guys are gonna disagree with me on this one, but just hear me out, alright? Zetsubo no Shima, I can agree with you that the setup process takes way too long. The Skull of Non-Sapway, getting the KT4 and all that takes about 2 hours if you're a really good Zombies player, and I'm not even joking. But the things that you do work for, like the Skull of Non-Sapway and the KT4, are very good weapons. The Skull of Non-Sapway is one of my favorite specialists ever, and the KT4 is a really, really good wonder weapon, also one of my favorites. The setting of this map is actually a pretty good idea. I actually really like the setting of this map and the atmosphere. I will say the colors are a little bland. It could be a little brighter and a little better overall, but honestly, I don't know why you guys hate on this map so much. Yes, it has its problems, as every other map does, but I don't think that's a reason to just put this down and stop playing it, because every once in a while you can take that challenge, as I do, and you'd sit down and spend 2 hours setting up on this map. And let me just say, after you set up on this map, it's actually really fun. You can have so much fun with the KT4, Skull and Non-Sapway, Marshals, anything you want. The main complaint people have about this map is that the plant system is bad, which I can partly agree with you on that one. People want to play zombies, not farming simulator, and that makes sense. But you also have to give them credit for being innovative, because we've never seen that type of thing in zombies before, and I actually think that was a really good idea. Zetsubo no Shima is extremely underrated, guys. I don't know why you guys sleep on this map. Obviously, it's not my favorite. Obviously, it's not your favorite, clearly, hence why it's on this list. But I do think it does need more credit, because this map was really innovative and took a lot of chances with the new stuff. And it comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Moon. And this is another one you guys are gonna have a lot of complaints with me. And let me go through these one by one. The first one is the astronaut. The fact that he steals your perks if you run into him, and you can't really hear him. So if you turn a corner and he's there, you lost a perk. People seem to lose Jug all the time, as I do, and that does piss me off so much. It makes me so mad when I got Jug, when I'm all set, when I'm doing good, and then I turn a corner and bam, this son of a bitch gets me and takes Jug from me. That, I can agree with you guys on that one. I don't really like the astronaut. But once again, you have to give Treyarch credit for innovating, because we've never really seen that thing done before besides Call of the Dead. But George Romero didn't really take your perks, so this was a great leap for innovation on Treyarch's part. Another complaint people have is the anti-gravity. It's the moon, so what do you expect? And the atmosphere of this map is awesome. The Black Ops 1 version, not as much, but the Black Ops 3 version looks beautiful. It looks so awesome, and that is one of the reasons why I love playing this map. Moon is arguably, this is a very unpopular opinion, Moon is probably the best map in Call of Duty Zombies. It's not my favorite map, but it is the best map in Call of Duty Zombies, because they innovated a lot on this map, just like they did in Zetsubo. The wave gun, one of my favorite wonder weapons, and also one of the best wonder weapons. I love the wave gun. One of my biggest complaints about it, though, is that it doesn't have enough ammo, but with more ammo, it would be extremely overpowered, so I see why it's there. The anti-gravity thing, you guys are just gonna have to get over, because not all parts of the map have anti-gravity, and it's the moon. I really don't know what you guys were trying to expect on that one. But yeah, Moon is, guys, arguably, and I say arguably because you guys are still gonna argue, is the best map in Call of Duty Zombies. Once again, it's not my favorite. Those are completely different things. And it comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have one of my, top 5 favorite maps, 5. Some of the complaints on this map is that it is extremely difficult, and newsflash, you're gonna need some maps like that, because not all maps can be casual. If all maps were casual, then world records would be incredibly easy, and there'd be no sense to try to get to high rounds, because it's just so easy. But if every map was like Ascension, where you could get to round 100 with no jug or no quick revive or anything, it's not fun. You need maps like 5 and Zetsubo that are hard to set up and just kick you in the ass when you're not paying attention. You need maps like that. And 5 is a great example of that. 5, I love the atmosphere on this map. I love the concept of it, the Pentagon. I think that was a phenomenal idea. It was ripped straight from the campaign, but you know what? It still works. It is one of the most difficult zombies maps, and I think that's why some people don't like it. But as I said before, you need maps like this. Think about it. Back in Black Ops 1, when you were online with all your friends, how much of a good time did you have on 5? I'll tell you, I had a lot more fun on 5 than I ever did on Kino. 5 is a starting map, and I actually think it was a perfect balance for 5 and Kino, because Kino is more of a simple map with simpler things. You just need to flip on the power. But 5 is a lot more complicated, a lot more difficult, and it just pleases both sides of the spectrum, for those casual players that just play zombies for fun, and those hardcore players that go for world records, speedruns, and all that. That's why you have to appreciate 5 more, because once again, if there weren't maps like that, zombies would just be filled with casuals, or on the complete opposite side, would only be filled with hardcore players. And if you were just starting out zombies and those were the only types of maps, you'd probably quit because they're very difficult. But 5 is one of my favorite maps. 5 includes my favorite wonder weapon, as I said in the top 5 most fun to use weapons video, the Winter's Howl. I don't care what you say, the Winter's Howl is my favorite wonder weapon, and that automatically raises the score for 5 for me, because it's such a great wonder weapon. And the Pentagon Thief is extremely innovative. It's kind of like the astronaut, except he doesn't steal perks, he steals your guns. And once again, think about it. When you were playing with your friends on 5, how much of a good time did you have running from the Pentagon Thief and ended up getting caught by him, and you were getting all you guys one by one because you all sucked at zombies and didn't know how to kill them. Those were the times. Those were the times that needed to happen. And those were the times that brought back a lot of memories for some people, including me. And 5 takes the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2, we have Shangri-La. Good old Shangri-La. What can I say about Shang? Shangri-La is is the most beautiful zombies map in all of Call of Duty. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. It's in a jungle. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And some people think it's set on Mars, which you have something wrong in the head if you think that. But it can't ignore the fact that this map is just beautiful. One of the biggest complaints about this map is that it is also way too hard, and the boss zombies annoy some people. And I'm not going to repeat myself of what I said about 5, but just know, you need maps like this. You need maps that are hard, you need maps that are complex and small, just like Shangri-La is. You need maps that appeal to the hardcore fans, and Shang really did that. The Wonder Weapon does no damage, in theory, but they're basically an insta-kill if you do it, so it pretty much does infinite damage. It is probably the greatest wonder weapon of all time. Not my favorite, but it is the greatest. And the napalm zombies and the shrieker zombies just adds to that challenge. The napalm zombies are a little annoying. The shrieker zombies are even more annoying. But you can use them to your advantage, because if you kill a shrieker zombie, it just sends out like a huge thunder gun shot. But not only in one direction, it sends it in all directions, so it kills zombies all around them. And if you kill the napalm zombie, he drops like a fire trap that any zombies run over on any round will get killed, which is a great addition. If you use them to your advantage, you can get good stuff out of it. One more complaint people have, which I don't have that much of a problem with, is the monkeys. I love the monkeys. I think they add a great part to the map. I think they add a great sense of carefulness to the map and care, because you know that if you leave a drop on the ground for more than like a half a second, you know a monkey's gonna take it. Those goddamn monkeys are gonna take it. That adds a sense of danger. That just adds a sense of what zombies is. That's supposed to be in the game. And once again, you can use it to your advantage, because if you let them steal a max ammo, you can get a free perk bottle from it. Once a monkey steals your drop, it starts rotating through all the drops until you get to like a max ammo. If it's not a max ammo to begin with, you kill it when you get to max ammo, and another monkey will come and take the max ammo. If it takes the max ammo, you could shoot it right when it gets to the perk bottle and you get a free perk, which who doesn't love that? So you can use all these bosses to your advantage, and it just makes the map a lot more fun and adds a lot of replayability value. This is probably one of the most hated maps. Damn, Is this Chicago or something? Why is there so many cop cars coming by? Shangri-La, I don't know why you guys hate this map. I really don't. I enjoy playing this map, especially with friends. It's a lot of fun just to troll your friends with the waterfall thing that brings you up to the top of the map, and it's really fun to kill the napalm zombie right when your friends are walking by it. I was that type of guy that just trolled all your friends. I'm the guy that sets off the damage trap when you don't have Jug. I'm the guy that does that kind of stuff to you. And that also makes it a lot more fun. I don't know why you guys don't like this map, but Shangri-La takes the number 2 spot. And taking the number 1 spot, this may surprise some of you, and it may not surprise some of you because you already knew this, but taking the number 1 spot for the top 5 most underrated maps in Call of Duty Zombies, we have
I wonder if this thing might fit with that other thing.
Where do I start with Transit? Transit, the bus is not that great, okay? I can agree with you on that. The denizens are not that great. The fog sucks ass. I can agree with you on that. But let me just say one word: friends. If you play Transit with friends, you are in for one of the most fun experiences you're ever gonna have, because even when you're with friends, the denizens, the fog, and the bus don't even seem that bad because it's just a lot more fun to be with friends. That's the main thing why Transit's underrated. And another thing people might complain about is the setup of this map. I don't know who goes out of their way to build the jet gun. I have never even built it before. I've got like one part for it and gave up after that because I did not feel like going to Nocturne on Toten or the Hunter's Cabin. I don't even think I haven't even been there to this day. No cap. I'm not even joking. I don't think I've ever been to Noct or the Hunter's Cabin to this day. Not me building the jet gun makes it an even easier setup. And the Avogadro, although he's easy to kill and is just plain annoying, he does add a bit of replayability to the map, because without Avogadro, it's not as fun. Alright, and I do like the ability that you could turn on and off the power. I think that's a thing that a lot more maps need, believe it or not, because how useful would turning off the power be on Ascension after you get all your perks so the monkeys stop coming? Think about how awesome that would be. And also, once you set up on Transit, after you build the power, build the Pack-a-Punch, and go through all that trouble, Transit is really fun. You could train pretty much anywhere on the map because every spot has a good training spot. There's Farm, which is a training spot in its own. There's Town, which is a training spot on its own. You also have in front of the farm gate, which is another training spot. You also have all the fog, which I don't really recommend because of the denizens, but that tunnel part where the bus goes through after you leave the diner, that is another training spot that I usually use. Transit's a lot more fun with friends, and once you set up, it's really not that bad. It's really not. Transit, guys, you guys are so sleeping on this map. You guys are really not giving it the credit it deserves. Transit, unlike Die Rise, is so bad that it's good. It's such a bad map that it's a good map. Die Rise is just bad enough that you can just hate it as much as you want. There's no saving Die Rise. Forget that one. But Transit, I cannot agree with you with. I actually enjoy Transit. Some of you might be surprised that I'm saying that, but I will say it again. I enjoy Transit, and it takes the number 1 spot. So guys, those were my picks for the top 5 most underrated zombies maps. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel with bell notifications on so you don't miss a new upload. Once again, check out my friends in the description because, as I said in the beginning, they will have an aneurysm if I did not give them credit. Check out their channels in the description, and you know what? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, you sexy beasts.